In 1999, Kodak was at the top of its game, a giant in photography. But just a few years later, they were filing for bankruptcy. Why? Because they were comfortable. They ignored the rise of digital photography, even though they invented the first digital camera in 1975. Staying in their comfort zone cost them their future. And the truth is, the same thing happens to people every single day. So let's discuss why comfort zones kill dreams. Point 1. Comfort feels safe, but it's a trap. Our brains are wired to seek safety. Comfort zones feel good because there's no risk of embarrassment, failure, or disappointment. You know the routine, you know what to expect, and that predictability is addictive. But comfort zones are like invisible cages. They keep you exactly where you are. While you're standing still, the world is moving forward. And before you know it, you've been left behind. A study from Yale University found that when we're in a familiar situation, our brains actually use less energy. That's efficient, but it also means we're not building new skills, not creating new neural connections, and not growing. Comfort tricks you into thinking you're fine, when in reality, you're stagnating. Point 2. Growth lies on the edge of discomfort. Think back to the first time you learned how to drive. At first, it was terrifying. Every turn felt like life or death. But after weeks of practice, it became second nature. That transformation happened because you stepped into discomfort and stayed there long enough to adapt. Harvard Business Review calls this the learning zone, the space just beyond your comfort zone, where challenges are hard enough to make you grow, but not so hard that they crush you. This is where progress happens. Athletes know this better than anyone. You don't build muscle by lifting weights that are easy. You grow by pushing just past your limit again and again. The same rule applies to your career, relationships, and personal goals. Point 3. Comfort zones kill ambition slowly. The scariest thing about comfort zones is not that they hold you back today. It's that they steal years from your life without you even noticing. You tell yourself, I'll start next year. Then next year turns into 5 years. Before you know it, your dreams feel impossible because you've spent more time standing still than moving forward. This is why so many people in their 40s, 50s, or even 60s say they wish they had taken more risks when they were younger. According to a Cornell University study on regret, the number one regret people have is not the mistakes they made, it's the chances they did not take. And those missed chances? They almost always died inside a comfort zone. Point 4. Comfort zones breed fear of change. Here's the cruel irony. The longer you stay in your comfort zone, the scarier change feels. What was once just a small step outside your routine starts to feel like a giant leap into the unknown. Think about technology. Some people refuse to use new apps, try new tools, or adapt to changes at work. Not because they can't, but because they've spent years avoiding the discomfort of learning something new. And in today's world, where technology evolves faster than ever, fear of change is basically a one-way ticket to irrelevance. In the US, entire industries have vanished because companies and the people in them refuse to adapt. From Blockbuster to Borders, comfort can blind you until it's too late. Point 5. Breaking free requires micro-bravery. You do not need to quit your job, sell all your belongings, and move across the country tomorrow. Breaking free from a comfort zone starts small. Psychologists call this micro-bravery, taking small, deliberate steps into discomfort until it becomes your new normal. That might mean speaking up in a meeting, joining a public speaking club, or taking a class in something you know nothing about. The point is to train your brain to see discomfort not as a threat, but as a sign you're on the right track. Because every big dream, whether it's starting a business, writing a book, or running a marathon, lives on the other side of discomfort. Your comfort zone will keep you safe, but it will also keep you small. It will protect you from failure, but also from success. It will keep you alive, but it won't let you live. If you feel restless, unfulfilled, or like your dreams are getting further away, that's not a sign something's wrong. It's a sign you've stayed comfortable for too long. So take the step. Make the call. Say yes to the thing that scares you. Because the truth is, your dreams are not dying from lack of talent or opportunity. They're dying from too much comfort.